Some love stories seem written for the big screen, but even the most admired relationships face challenges that remain unseen by the public. Jessica Alba and Cash Warren, once heralded as Hollywood's golden couple, recently announced the end of their 16-year marriage, leaving fans shocked and reflective about what it means to sustain love in the spotlight. The story began in 2004 on the set of Fantastic Four, where Jessica starred as the radiant Sue Storm and Cash worked as an assistant director. Their connection was immediate. While the world was captivated by Jessica's rise as a leading actress, behind the scenes, she found a partner who shared her values of hard work and dedication. By 2008, they had tied the knot in a private ceremony, avoiding the lavish Hollywood weddings often splashed across tabloids. It was intimate, understated, and reflective of their approach to life, prioritizing what truly mattered. The same year, their family grew with the arrival of their first child, Honor Marie. Over the next decade, they welcomed Haven Garner in 2011 and Hayes Alba in 2017, completing their family of 5. Fans saw Jessica and Cash as role models, a couple balancing high-profile careers while staying deeply committed to their family. Jessica, known for her discipline and drive, successfully launched The Honest Company, a sustainable lifestyle brand that redefined her image from Hollywood starlet to business powerhouse. Cash, although often in the background, made his mark in the entertainment industry as a producer while being a steady support to Jessica's ever-expanding ambitions. Public appearances only reinforced their image as a strong, united couple. Whether on red carpets or in candid family moments shared on social media, Jessica and Cash radiated partnership and love. They appeared to complement each other effortlessly. Jessica, the driven and charismatic force. Cash, the calm and steady anchor. Fans and media outlets alike celebrated their authenticity, often citing them as an example of what a modern Hollywood couple could achieve. But no relationship exists without challenges. Over time, the pressures of juggling 2 demanding careers and raising 3 children began to take their toll. While their public image remained untarnished, whispers of growing distance started circulating. Observers noted that, as Jessica's career flourished with new business ventures and acting opportunities, Cash seemed to step further out of the spotlight, fueling speculation about the balance of priorities within their marriage. Despite the growing rumors, neither Jessica nor Cash publicly acknowledged any strain. They continued to celebrate milestones together, including anniversaries and family achievements, maintaining an outward appearance of unity. Yet those closest to them reportedly noticed subtle signs of change. Interviews with Jessica occasionally hinted at the complexity of maintaining a relationship over the years, with her acknowledging the effort required to sustain a marriage while navigating the ever-changing dynamics of life. Their love story, which began with so much promise, was never about perfection, but rather about partnership. It was clear to anyone watching that Jessica and Cash had a deep respect for one another, even as the challenges of their individual paths began to reshape their journey as a couple. Even the strongest foundations can experience cracks over time, and for Jessica Alba and Cash Warren, the pressures of balancing a high-profile life with personal challenges began to weigh heavily. For years, the couple had been seen as an exception to the Hollywood norm, avoiding the dramatic publicized splits that often dominate headlines. However, beneath the surface, their relationship was quietly evolving, and the signs of strain became harder to ignore. Jessica had always been transparent about the realities of marriage, particularly in interviews where she emphasized the need for communication and effort. In one candid moment, she mentioned that sustaining a long-term relationship while raising children and managing careers was a delicate dance. She remarked, "It's not always easy. We have to constantly work on connecting and understanding each other, especially with our schedules being so different." These statements, while seemingly innocuous, offered glimpses into the complexities of their union. As Jessica's career continued to soar, her role as the CEO of The Honest Company demanded an increasing amount of her time and energy. Her dedication to building a brand rooted in sustainability and family values earned her accolades, but it also introduced new challenges at home. Meanwhile, Cash, known for his reserved demeanor, had shifted his focus toward independent projects, spending more time away from the public eye. The couple's once synchronized paths began to diverge, with Jessica navigating a world of boardrooms and brand campaigns, and Cash pursuing creative opportunities on his own. Speculation about the couple's relationship grew in mid-2024, when Jessica was spotted at several public events without her wedding ring. Fans took to social media to question the symbolism of its absence, with many debating whether it was a sign of trouble or merely a personal choice. At the time, Jessica remained silent, choosing to focus her public appearances on promoting her business ventures and upcoming film projects. The breaking point seemed to come quietly and without drama. Friends close to the couple later revealed that Jessica and Cash had been having heartfelt discussions about their future for months. Their conversations, described as honest and respectful, centered on the realization that they had grown apart, not out of a lack of love, but because their priorities and personal growth had taken them in different directions. For them, staying together simply for the sake of appearances was not an option. They valued authenticity and understood that moving forward separately would allow them to continue growing as individuals while maintaining a unified front as parents. In January 2025, the couple made their separation public. Jessica took to Instagram to share the news with her millions of followers, posting a heartfelt message alongside a serene family photo. She wrote, "After 16 wonderful years together, Cash and I have decided to move forward as co-parents and friends. Our journey as partners has come to an end, but our love and respect for one another remains strong as we prioritize our children and our shared history." The post quickly went viral, with fans and fellow celebrities flooding the comments with messages of support. The announcement was met with an outpouring of empathy and admiration for the way Jessica and Cash handled such a personal moment with grace. In an era where celebrity breakups often become tabloid spectacles, their approach stood out. By controlling the narrative and focusing on their family, they avoided the sensationalism that frequently accompanies high-profile separations. For Jessica and Cash, the priority was clear: their 3 children, Honor, Haven, and Hayes. Reports indicated that the couple had already established a co-parenting plan designed to ensure stability and continuity for the kids. Friends described them as partners in parenting, working together to navigate the new dynamic while shielding their children from unnecessary scrutiny. The separation, while undoubtedly painful, was approached with a level of maturity and respect rarely seen in Hollywood. It reflected the values that had defined their relationship from the beginning: honesty, communication, and an unwavering commitment to family. Though their paths were now separate, Jessica and Cash were determined to maintain a foundation of mutual respect, ensuring that their children continued to feel loved and supported. Though the announcement of Jessica Alba and Cash Warren's separation marked the end of their marriage, it also signaled the beginning of a new chapter for both individuals. As they navigated this transition, their actions and attitudes served as a poignant reminder that love, even when it evolves into something different, can still be a source of strength and inspiration. For Jessica, the future is one of reinvention. As the founder of The Honest Company, she remains at the forefront of a movement that prioritizes sustainability and transparency in business. With her company's expanding product lines and partnerships, Jessica's role as a CEO has solidified her as more than just an actress. She is now a leading voice in wellness and eco-conscious living. Sources close to her suggest that she plans to delve even deeper into advocacy work, using her platform to champion causes such as environmental protection and women's empowerment. In the entertainment world, Jessica's career continues to flourish. After years of focusing on her family and business, she has re-entered the film industry with a renewed sense of purpose, carefully selecting projects that align with her personal values. Whether in front of the camera or behind the scenes, Jessica's ability to balance professional ambition with her role as a mother exemplifies her resilience and determination to lead a life of meaning. Cash Warren, while less visible to the public eye, is equally focused on building a fulfilling future. Known for his work as a producer on acclaimed projects, he has often chosen to stay behind the scenes, allowing Jessica to take center stage. Now, with the separation providing space for personal exploration, friends close to Cash report that he is considering branching into new creative ventures, potentially in writing or independent film production. His love for storytelling and his commitment to authenticity are likely to guide his next steps. As co-parents, Jessica and Cash remain united in their dedication to their 3 children. They've publicly stated that their shared priority is to create a stable and loving environment for Honor, Haven, and Hayes. Co-parenting, while challenging, has been approached with mutual respect and open communication. Both parents have been intentional about ensuring that their children feel supported during this transition, attending school events, family outings, and celebrations together whenever possible. Beyond their immediate family, the separation of Jessica and Cash has sparked broader conversations about relationships, growth, and the meaning of love. In a culture that often views divorce as a failure, their story challenges that narrative. By choosing to part ways amicably and with dignity, they've shown that endings can be handled with grace and even become opportunities for renewal. Their approach has also resonated with fans, many of whom have shared their own stories of navigating change in the comments of Jessica's social media posts. The overwhelming sentiment is one of admiration, not just for how they handled their separation, but for the example they've set as parents and as individuals seeking happiness and fulfillment. As Jessica and Cash continue on their separate journeys, their legacy as a couple endures. It's a legacy defined not by the duration of their marriage, but by the values they embodied throughout: mutual respect, love for their family, and a commitment to growth. They remind us that love can take many forms, and that even in its redefined state, it can still serve as a guiding force. For both, the future holds endless possibilities. Jessica, with her entrepreneurial spirit and creative energy, is poised to break new ground, inspiring others to pursue their passions with purpose. Cash, with his quiet determination and creative instincts, has the opportunity to carve out a path that reflects his unique talents and aspirations. Together, though apart, they continue to inspire, showing that while a chapter may close, the story is far from over. In the end, Jessica and Cash's separation isn't a story of loss. It's a story of transformation. It's a reminder that life is full of seasons, each bringing its own lessons and opportunities. As they step into this new phase, their journey is a testament to the power of love, not just for one another, but for themselves, their family, and the lives they've touched along the way.